Ladies and gentlemen, cats and kittens, boys and girls, I'm Carbonor. Welcome to my channel, and welcome to the morning daily thingy. I hope all is warm and well in your world today. Things are pretty cool here. Pretty cool here. I've done a little homework. No homework. I'm still working on the thumbnail issue, so bear with me. I'm getting a bunch of them done. I got several already. But what did I do, you may ask? Well, I'll tell you what I did. You know, we gave Viessa a pistol now. She has a sidearm now. Look at that. It's all done. It's all done. And it's not very far behind Jedi's. You know, he let me look at his to kind of get an idea. And basically all I did was replace a couple of his things with stuff to make it chill. That's basically it. And I got pretty close to his DPS, so I'm pretty happy with it. Pretty happy with it. Of course, you saw me get the rolls last night, or yesterday, I mean. So we've got all that. I could maybe get a little bit better on a couple of the firearm attacks, maybe, but I don't know. And I've got the final last dagger to finish up the unique abilities researching right now. And then this gun will be done, and all I'll have to do is you know, 50 cat it. Which there's quite a bit to do, as you can see. As you can see. What is the special ability for this thing? I'm wondering. The unique ability. When hitting an enemy, grants the unique abilities Patience and Lethal Dagger. Patience is reset on reload at max stacks and grants Strike. Strike consumes all rounds and fires enhanced round. When strike is removed, grants steps. Well, that doesn't really tell me anything. Okay. Movement Steve. Okay, that's cool, I guess. I thought she was a little faster when I was running around with it earlier. I thought she was a little faster. Interesting. So yeah, that's what I couldn't help it. When the origin of the skin for this gun said Viessa, I was like, okay, well, she's got a gun now. she's got a sidearm now. That's just the way it's gonna be. Let's look at our battle pass. See what we got. I probably have a couple things. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I did. Fusion. Who the fuck's got fusion? God damn it. Dismantle. Earn RK. Okay. No biggie. How are we looking on this shit again? We're getting close to being done with chill. Fire is working, getting up there. Alright. We're doing okay. We're not gonna get all these. I mean, it's just, you know, I'm not gonna get all the electrics. I'm probably not gonna get all the non-attributes. I probably won't get these two. Because look how far behind they are. And I don't understand why this one is so low, because I only ever do hard missions. And I guess I'm just not doing enough missions. I guess. I don't know. I don't know. Well, we got 2 more weeks. Almost 3 weeks. 2 more full weeks. I might be able to get some more stuff. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Oh, I can get another one of these. I believe I have 10 of these. And the plan was to go ahead and get 10 of these. And then whatever else I have left we'll just use for experience. I think. Sounds good to me. Chili Nelson. Oh, Chili Nelson 500. You old hound dog, you. Must epic black god. Must. I wonder if they meant that to be most. Because that makes no sense. Must epic black god. Like I have to? I don't think that's right. But that could just be me. Yeah, we got 6 of these. Okay, so I need 4 more. 4 more. As you see, my money keeps going up. Copper keeps going up. I got a weapon proficiency experience gain, which I don't really need any more of. And gold and copper buffs going still, so that's cool. But yeah, I don't need that weapon proficiency thing anymore. I accomplished what I set out to accomplish. Alright, so let's see what's going on here. Of course, we got our arcade buff, but you know, they really need to do something with the arcade. I don't know, it's just so easy to just complete that. And then you've just got I've got so many fucking arcade buffs, it's not even funny how many arcade buffs I have. Like, not even funny. I saw a post on YouTube that they had posted about how quick this one was completed. Like, yeah, no shit. You pick the easiest thing in the world. Just defeat some enemies. It said over 100 million enemies had been defeated. And I was like, that seems low. That seems low. Have you checked it since then? Because that's probably almost double now. Yeah, we're gonna go in this outfit. Fuck it. We're gonna go in this outfit. By God. By God! I accidentally took a nap. Didn't mean to. But it happened.
This is Hound Actual.
It happened.
Reporting extreme concentrations of void energy within the operation zone. All units, please proceed at your own discretion, but do not exceed your limits.
Do not. Alright, good morning, Jedi. Jedi says he's just finishing up work. I hope you didn't have too long of a shift, or too busy of a shift, I should say. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, dude. Did I said yes, was busy as hell. I finished my my final dagger. It's not very far behind what yours was. I was showing it off at the beginning. I changed a few of the things that you had for chill modules, and I got it just under 1,000,000 DPS. Nope.
We've detected signs of life inside a nearby RK receptor.
Not anymore. I fucking can't hit that for shit.
This is HQ. Enemy reinforcements incoming. Requesting strike on staging area.
Elias, deploying RK. I am the original.
Operation completed. Awaiting transfer to transport position. Well done, Descendant.
Now all her weapons are badass. My Viessa can kill you in so many ways. I'm so happy. Jedi's just laughing. But here's what I did with my last dagger. This is what I did. So it's a lot like yours. I think I added in bullet rain in place of something that you had, and then I added these three: the quick freezer, the chill circulation, and the snowflake. Jedi says, "I think this is the best look for Viessa." Yeah, I dig the shit out of it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I like it. Is that what is? Is it time for a? No, okay. I was like, is it wall crasher time already? With the siren going off and everything. Surely not. Ah, okay. Jedi says, "Oh, I had the gold module for faster gunfire." Yeah.
This is Hound Actual to all personnel. Void storm is intensifying. Conditions are unfavorable. Proceed with caution. Over.
Oh, fuck you.
Free.
Is that everybody yet? It's gotta be an end to it. No, man, you're still coming. How many you gonna send? Okay, finally. Finally.
Wide-range shaping charge drop complete. Begin the void energy purification operation. Descendant, prime the detonator with your arcade. Then activate the remote detonation device.
Oh, cool. Jedi says, off to get breakfast at this new store here. Be home in a half hour or so if I want to add him. I certainly will, dude. Just let me know when you get there. Oh, that sucks. Oh, you going to see Spider-Man tonight? I was thinking about it myself. That certainly falls within my wheelhouse of interests, despite, you know, my opinions on the MCU. Much like with Supergirl, even.
Captain Elliot.
Sometimes, you know, you gotta go see stuff even when you're not really a huge fan of it. If I go see it, yeah, I'll be doing a review. I mean, I'm gonna go see it. I just don't know if it's gonna be this weekend or next weekend. Because I'm hearing it's like breaking the box office record, so it's entirely possible that it's already sold out. And I'll have to go next weekend.
Extraction from Operation Zone initiated. Good work, Descendant.
They added some skins to Fortnite from it. There's a new Spider-Man skin and a new Hulk skin, and there's a Punisher. And I pretty much already decided that I want the Spider-Man and the Hulk really, really, really fucking bad. I have to talk to you for something. Yeah, yeah, that was a really good one. That one broke records for him. Jedi says the last skin I bought was the Kim Kardashian one. I bought that one too.
What do you want me to do? Hack something? Place a wiretap? Check data?
I also bought the
Just say the word. I'll find
Lalisa
out everything
from
for you.
Blackpink, because that girl is just smoking hot. Crazy ass dancer. Jesus Christ, she is such an amazing dancer. I don't like her singing or her rapping quite as much, but goddamn, can that girl dance? Jedi said, "Is that a new one? Is what a new one? The Lisa skin?" It came out maybe the month after the Kim Kardashian one, but it's not like a special event or anything. So I've seen it come back once already since it came out. So it's it's not like gone forever. You can still get it. You just have to wait for it. Oh, excuse me. All right. Jedi says cool. Let's How are you looking, by the way? 22. Okay. We're gonna continue working with Blair. Try to get him max cat. Okay. I can use an experience buff, but I don't want to. I'm saving my experience buffs for Raven in case I have to use them after the Jedi says so many damn vehicles on this road. Well, don't be texting. Pay attention. That's dangerous. I may reach this cafe next year. Okay, done texting for now. You gotta be safe, man. There's people out there. Should not be behind the wheel of a car. Restart. So I've been working earlier tonight, before, before and after, in between. I'm bad. My problem, part of the reason that I'm so slow with getting shit out is because I jump back and forth from one thing to another. I have a hard time staying focused on one project at a time. That's always been, like, my entire life. That's been my fucking problem. But I had mentioned the other day that I had done some new pics of AI versions of me, that I'm going to be using, that are more accurate than the ones that I used before. Because if you'll notice, the ones that I used before, there's a little bit more of a they look a little more animated. They don't look quite as realistic. And the one that I settled on using a long time ago, after I had made those, is much more realistic, and I prefer it that way. It's the one that I've used. If you've seen in my my YouTube posts, I have a couple pictures of The Circle, my all-girl metal band that I created. And they're from the app that I prefer to use, and they look fucking real. So I decided I had wanted to do something, because my channel, I do the live streams, I do the playthroughs and the movie reviews and everything, but my channel is really about my simulated wrestling federations. You know what I'm saying? That's the things that I try not to, like I said, that last week when I had problems with my computer, my laptop, it was the first week in 3 years that I didn't do my wrestling shows. Like, even when the playthroughs lack or anything else, I'm always doing my wrestling federation. So I was like, I want to do a banner that kind of says something. Kind of advertises my federations. So I settled upon, I'm going to do a new banner, homepage, YouTube banner. And what I'm doing is, picking a bunch of the characters, female and male, from my federations, and I'm making pictures of them, and I'm gonna copy and paste and collage them all together so that it looks like, they're all standing like in a line for the banner. And I was like, and I'm liking the results so far. Of course, obviously I have pictures of the circle. Like, I have so many fucking pictures that I've made of the circle, trying to do album covers and like photo shoots and shit like that that I'm gonna eventually like post when I get them done, because I can't just do them. I have to then Photoshop in their tattoos and stuff like that, and that can be a little time consuming, because I have to get the angles right, and if their arm is twisted a little bit, and I've got to change the angle of the fucking tattoos and stuff. It's very time consuming. And I've got the new pictures that I've made of me and a few of the other girls, prominent females from the female division. And I'm gonna make a couple of the more prominent dudes as well. I'm gonna collage it all together and make a banner. I'm liking the way it's turning out so far. They're all looking pretty good together. And you know what I wouldn't be able to do? I wouldn't be able to do any of that without AI. Without AI, I would not be able to fulfill the vision that I have in my head of what I want to do creatively. There simply would be no way to do it. I mean, without like having like very expensive computer graphic software or hodgepodging shit together from other people's pics and trying to make it work, and in the end it's just not looking good at all. It's you know, I'm sorry for those of you who don't like AI. It is such a useful tool for creative people. Now, are there people who use it as in substitution for their creativity, for talent? There absolutely is. There absolutely is. But even still, you can't deny people the right to create. You can't. And if making, you know, if going onto an AI app and making something very simple, and they don't put a whole lot of thought or into it, but they feel good about it and they feel like they've produced something, you know, fuck you if you think there's something wrong with that. Fuck you. I don't mean to get, you know, to beat this dead horse again, but I'll say it one more time. Denying somebody the saying that you are not allowed to create because you're not talented enough is one of the most cruel things that you could tell another human being. You know how when people that you know can't sing and they sing, but you don't have the heart to tell them that they don't sing because goddamn they fucking love singing. Yeah, it's the same thing. It's the same principle. There, even if it's something simple, that the fulfillment that you get when you look at something and say, I made that. And whether or not you're like, well, you didn't technically make it, the AI made it. Yeah, but you're the one that came up with the idea and told the AI to make it. You know, you're the one that said, I want a picture of this and this and this and this, and it produced the picture. You're the one that came up with the idea. The AI was not going to just magically make that without you putting input, giving it the input, you know? But yeah, I wouldn't be able to do a lot of the stuff that I want to do on my own, sitting in my bedroom on my fucking rinky-dink fucking laptop without AI. It is as simple as that. It is as simple as that. Some of us out here recognize what it is, and some people are just going along with the against it just to be against it because it's the cool thing to be against. Because I know somebody who knows somebody who's an artist, and they lost a job because of somebody used an AI app instead of hiring them. So AI is bad in all forms, and if you use it, you're an evil Nazi bastard and you should be destroyed. That's essentially the anti-AI viewpoint right there. There's no give. There's no, oh well, there could be purposes and uses for it. No, it's just like if you use it, you deserve to be shot and killed. That's pretty much the stance on that side of the argument. No nuance, no gray area, no consideration. Just, if you do this, you're the most evil thing that ever existed. Okay. Well, in 10 years, when everything that you watch and consume is AI and you fucking love it, come talk to me then. When you're using a program that allows you to input your own ideas and make your own full-length fucking TV shows with the characters that you want and doing the things that you want. When you get to play a video game that you build and you create as you go. Yeah, you tell me how bad you hate AI then. Because that's where it's going, kids. Personalized entertainment. Personalized entertainment. TV, music, movies, books made personally and specifically and exclusively for you and your tastes, your preferences, and your desires. And people are fighting that tooth and fucking nail. Why? I mean, is that not the end goal? How many times have you watched a show that you were like, boy, this show would be great if it just had this, or if it just had this? Well, you're going to be able to do that. You'll be able to take a show that they make from like a book or something and like input the actual descriptions of the characters from the show. You won't have to worry anymore about them fucking typecasting somebody who's inappropriate for a role. Or if you're somebody out there that believes that, you know, every character in every book and every show and every movie should always be black. Well, guess what? AI, you can do that. You can make your own shit and everybody can be black, or everybody can be Chinese, or everybody can be, Russian, or everybody can be Australian, or everybody can be British. Whatever the fuck you want. And you're sitting there trying to stop that progress, trying to stop that steamrolling, machine that's heading right straight for you. You're not going to stop it. All your hemming and hawing and all your X posts are not going to stop the progression of technology. It's not. You will become a relic. You will become the old fogey who's just like, oh, I don't like that stuff. That stuff not cool. When I was young, that'll be you. Better run, bitch. But perhaps I'm just biased. But I don't care. That may be so. I don't care. I listen to the music that I make, and I do listen to it because despite the fact that I wrote the lyrics, I wrote every word of it, and I'm the one who, you know, input the prompts, and I'm the one who gave it the guidance to make it exactly what I want. Despite all of that, it is exactly what I want. So yes, I listen to my AI music almost. I mean, that's pretty much all I listen to anymore. Is I just, you know, when I'm at work, I don't listen to a whole lot of music. I don't get an opportunity to really. These days, I would prefer to listen to a podcast. You know what I'm saying, or listen to a video on YouTube, as opposed to listen to music. So most of the time when I'm listening to music is when I'm at work, when I'm closing. As I've said before, when we start closing in a restaurant, you usually start closing 2 hours before the restaurant itself closes. That's usually the timetable that they give you, is, you know, at 2 hours before close, because that's after the rush. You know, when it's started to die down and shit like that, that's when you start flipping your pans and wrapping stuff and restocking and things like that as you're cooking, so that when you actually close, all you have to do is like wipe down and your floors and stuff like that, right? So for the 2 hours before we close, I listen to podcasts, and I have it like turned down low enough that I can still hear what's going on and if I get any orders coming in. But then after we close, I switch to my music and crank it the fuck up where I don't have to hear anybody else. I can just do my shit. And that's usually all I listen to is my those 10 albums that I have of my music, because yes, I wrote the lyrics, but it's like anybody who's like a songwriter but not a singer, you know, because there are people out there that all they do is write songs and sell them to bands. And so, you know, it's the same instance as that. It's like, you know, somebody that writes a song for, you know, Taylor Swift or for who the fuck ever, and then they listen to it and it's like, yeah, these are my words, but it's not the way I arranged it. It's not the music behind it, you know. Getting to hear the music behind it makes it kind of different song. So I can pretend that, you know, that they're almost real, and it's weird because I can see the videos, you know, that I would like to make for each song. I can, you know, I've got images and fucking scenarios and scenes played out for each one of the videos that go along with the lyrics, you know. And I would absolutely start making videos for the songs and stuff, but my problem is consistency. Is that I've tried to animate some of the pictures of the girls before, you know, like I did for like the opening for all my videos is, you know, it's that AI picture of me who's kind of moving his head around and stuff. I tried to do that for some of the girls, but the tattoos don't remain consistent. They get all fucked up and they change and they alter, like not like they stretch weird or move or anything, but literally they fucking change into something else. And it's like, well, that's not gonna fucking work for me. So I would need a really smart AI that could recognize the tattoo. See, what I basically need is is a really fucking smart AI that I can say, do you see this picture that I just uploaded? And it go, yes. Okay, I need this girl to be holding this type of bass guitar, standing on a concert stage, you know, and then I would want to actually also upload pictures of the other girls and say, this girl playing bass, lead singer, this girl playing guitar, you know what I'm saying? And as far as I know, there's not really an AI app out there right now that wouldn't be expensive for the subscription, you know what I'm saying? Because it would have to be a pretty potent one to be able to do exactly what I want. I don't have any doubts in my mind that it'll probably get to that point very quickly. probably within the next 5 years, I would just about bet. But at the moment, I don't know of one that can do quite that. But yeah, when I listen to my music, I've so many of them. I've got the video. The video is playing in my head. I'm seeing them in the studio, fucking, talking about building, jamming and coming up with the songs. And I've got, stories of who wrote this one and why they wrote this one and how it came to be. And, oh, we were just fucking around and jamming on this one. And then somebody, I've got all that shit. These characters that's one of my things, is that I'm really good at building characters and universes within my head. Like I've said before, my head canon for this game is immense. It's staggering, the shit that I fucking come up with for these characters that is within the universe but has nothing to do with the storylines. I mean, it kind of does, but I kind of there's a lot of open area for you to fill in things until they make it real, until they go down that road, or they do this, or they expand upon the character's history or their personality. Until then, you can pretty much, make any of these characters any way you want them to. And I'm really good at doing that. I think I've lost my train of thought. But yeah, I listen to my music all the time. I like it. I mean, it's like I said, it's tailor made for me. So how could you not like that? How could you? I mean, unless you're somebody who basically can't come up with ideas on your own. You know what I'm saying? And maybe that's why some people are pissed off about it, because they don't understand how to utilize it. They don't, or maybe they have no imagination on their own, and they know that if they went to an AI app and were to put to input prompts, it would be the simplest things that they could think of, because their imagination, you got to have imagination. Like I've said, there's almost an art form in itself for prompting, for describing stuff in such a way that the AI is able to produce exactly what you're asking for. It's not, because you have to consider that it's, like I was telling my sister one time when I showed her a simple thing like one of the Circle albums, the Lonely Little Lessons of Life, Love, and Loss. I think it's the fifth album. Yeah, it's the fifth album. The image is a nice dinner table, fancy dinner table with silverware and placement and all that stuff, and nice death, and it's got candles and stuff, and there's a almost anatomically correct bleeding heart with a knife sticking through it on a platter in the foreground. And I was like, I was explaining to her, it's like, it's not that simple, because you have to think of, well, what you can put in generic things, like just, I want a nice dinner table with cutlery and candles and flowers, and it'll be like, okay. But you have to think that it has all the candles in the world. It has all the cutlery in the world. It has all the flowers in the world. So everything that you want it to do, you have to be, you can go down to minute detail, depending on how many characters the particular app is able to deal with. You know what I'm saying? Most of the ones that I deal with won't let you go above 500 characters, which limits you, quite a bit. But you learn how to work around it, how to work around it. I mean, I'm trying to find a different way to say work around it. When work around it is fine. Works fine. So there is an art form to it on its own. Getting it to understand what you want it to do. So it's, you know, again, but again, I can't fault anybody out there. I don't know. It's, if you've ever created anything, if you've ever drawn anything, if you've ever painted anything, if you've ever done photography, if you've ever done anything fucking creative, anything, that sense of, you know,
Descendant, a large cluster of breach creatures has been detected in the area.
it's just not right to say that somebody shouldn't be able to experience that because they didn't do it 1000% on their own. You know? That's all I'm saying.
Picking up void mutant signals. Be careful. Bogus special assault ship identified.
I see that. I'm not gonna worry about blowing it up. I'm just gonna set everybody that falls out of it on fire, and we'll be okay with that.
Bogus comms traffic is
That'll be a good enough result, I think.
It looks like Legion of breach troops.
Yeah, drop all you want. I'm gonna still set them all on fire. You can bring your whole goddamn army. I'm still gonna set every fucking one of them on fire. Bring it, bitches. I don't need your help, Scarecrow. With a K.
Bogus special assault ship identified.
Your assistance is not welcome or appreciated.
Be careful.
In fact, you are only going to slow me down and piss me off. Look, I killed the big rock guy. Fuck you, Scarecrow. Go fight Batman.
Descendant, requesting takedown of enemy assault ship. Picking up void mutant signals. Be careful. Breach follower squad approaching in encircling formation. Respond immediately.
Now I got two bitches out here. God damn it. This ain't even worth doing now.
Bogus special assault ship spotted. Descendant, primary tactical objective confirmed in Operation Zone. Please take it out.
So there's my little AI rant for the day. I'm sorry, you know, I'm sorry that I talk about it so much. You know, I know there's some people out there that may be on the fence about it that just want me to kind of like shut up about it. But it's like when I'm create like the banner that I'm making right now, and I've got the, you know, all these characters that are made real, that are made like, it might as well be made flesh. You know what I'm saying? I've made them. They're real. You look at the picture, and to a normal person, they'd be like, "Oh, that's a real person." And to look at them, all these characters made realistic, made with realism, put together in a thing, joined, you know, it's just, it makes me feel good. And when people try to tell me that I'm, you know, that I'm bad for doing that, it's like, you know, it kind of gets me heated. It's like, go fuck yourself. Like, oh, you didn't mix that paint by hand to get the exact color fucking yellow that you wanted. So you're not a real artist like me, or not like me, like somebody I know knows or heard about. Like I said, I know somebody who knows somebody who's an artist, and they lost a job because of an AI app. That's why I hate it. Okay. But it didn't affect you personally because you're a talentless piece of shit, right? But you know somebody who knows somebody. Whatever. What are we looking at on him now? 37.
So, what's my role? Cook?
37. Hell yeah. Now, how many of those things do I have? I should check that. They're not here. They're here. Yes, 11. I gotta start being careful and paying attention to how many of those that I have, because I've gotta keep
Environmental data collection at the Axiom deposit
at least 10.
completed. Please activate the stabilizer.
So like right off the bat, I can take care of Raven. That's my goal. It's my goal. What bullshit were you telling me to do, not nail? I'm not looking for your rocks. I'm going back to Albion. Actually, I don't need to go back to Albion. We can just do it from here. We'll just do that. We'll make it simple. I'm gonna have to get some chips or something. I'm fucking starving. I had a sandwich like a long time ago, and that's like literally all I've eaten all day is one ham sandwich and some barbecue potato chips. My stomach is like, you need food. I'm like, yes, I know. I have hamburger meat thawing. I'm gonna do some hamburger helper. I meant to do that last night, but it didn't end up that way. I'm gonna make my corn on the cob. I'm gonna be eating a full dinner at 9 a.m. Well, 10 a.m. probably, because I'm gonna be cooking it when I get done with the stream. But that's when I do shit. Just a night creature. I see morning every day. It's just at the other end of my day. Fame. Like the living embodiment of fame. Stockings. The living embodiment of stockings, apparently. Wait, I need to go over here. Might as well do the void vessel. Just to get it done. You know? Let's just get it done. Still gotta figure out who the fuck's got fusion.
Launching void vessel exploration operation.
verify the data.
Sweet. Let's see what we get. I don't think I needed that one, but that's cool. That's cool. We did all that. We're down to that. Oh, we're looking on the battle pass. Ah, fusion. No shit. No, it ain't her.
Oh, my beloved daughter, Daya. Hold on a little longer.
Do as I say. If you want to...
The Vulgus can't see me.
Fusion.
Why? Because
Okay.
iced in their blind spot.
What do you got?
We'll
Fusion.
never be apart again.
All right, we're going with Daya. I'm gonna take her through a mission real quick. Something simple. Just to get some kills. Oh shit, okay. Jedi says, okay, I'm home. I just noticed that. I don't know why I didn't see it pop up on the PlayStation screen. I must have been lost in the flames.
This is Hound Actual to all personnel. Void storm is intensifying. Conditions are unfavorable. Proceed with caution. Over.
Target confirmed.
I need a bunch of you to get in line. That's helpful. Thank you. That was very helpful of you guys. I appreciate it, making this easier for me. What'd that do? All right, excellent.
Arcane life signs detected inside a vault structure.
Target acquired. Approaching. Approaching. Approaching.
Descendant, we've confirmed a large-scale Vulgus transfer. Attack their deployment point.
And there it is.
Beginning target neutralization.
I forgot about that one. I could have just used that. Where are you going? Jesus Christ, your aim is for shit sometimes. Just randomly throw it across the goddamn map for no fucking reason.
Elias, deploying arcade. I am the original.
Mission complete. All units proceed to transport location. Great work out there.
Sweet. Are you online right now, Jedi? Simquilified? I'm not familiar with that word. I don't think that's how you spell that word. If I'm not mistaken, I don't think that's properly spelled. Ugh. Ow. Ow. I can't handle it no more. I need some food in me. I'm starved. I'm gonna get some chips and salsa. By God. By God. Need something to munch on. Ugh. Still here, by the way. I'm just munching. I didn't think you would want to hear crunching. Hmm. That'll tide me over for a little bit. Jedi might have fallen asleep since he just got off a double shift. He might have got still and passed out. Sometimes that happens. Ugh. All right, let's how's my gun looking? Is it? Let's go check on the status of it, because we are pretty close to having the last dagger completely done. Human centipede. Hey, good morning, Rick. Rick says, "Are you going to play the new Halo game?" No, I'm not a fan of Halo. Never really liked it.
What do you want? Go on, I'm waiting.
20 minutes. Fuck yeah. Rick says, "Oh, thank God." I take it you're not a fan of it either. Besides that, I've heard that this latest one is broken as hell. So even if I was a fan, it doesn't seem like it would be worth it to try. Remember the days when they used to make video games that were completed and tested and done and polished as soon as you bought it? Like you took it home and there wasn't ever a single fucking problem with it because, they actually played it and tested it and fucking put it through the ringer, and now they don't do that anymore. They release broken, buggy games for like $80 a fucking piece and expect you to be happy with it. Oh, we'll put out a patch later and fix it all. Why don't you do that before you fucking sell it to me? Why don't you figure out what's broken with your product like every other goddamn company and corporation that makes any fucking thing before you sell it to me? How about that? Oh yeah, you've mentioned that before. Rick says TFD was my first video game. He played board games before this. So that's the way it used to be. When a company, when a gaming studio or what the fuck ever decided to make a game, they actually play tested it. They had all these people that they would give the game to, and that was their job, was to play games that hadn't come out yet and look for bugs, look for shit wrong with it, look for broken stuff, look for items that might react weirdly in certain situations, and that's all they did. That's all they did for the company. And then the company would go and when they would tweak everything and fix it, repair it, or whatever they had to do, and then they would sell the game. But at some point in time, the game companies, game studios realized that, hey, we can cut out all these testers, which cost us money, and we can turn the people who buy the game into the testers, and then we can just add a patch later to fix it. And that's how they make games now. You are an unpaid tester for the game that you just bought, that you just paid your hard-earned money for. It's probably going to be a broken, buggy mess, and it's intended that way because you are an unpaid tester. You're the one that's going to figure out what's wrong with it and where it's broken so they can fix it and make more money. You purchased the privilege of working for the company for free. Isn't that awesome? Isn't that an awesome deal? They somehow we fucking allow this as gamers. We're like, yeah, this is a good way for the gaming companies to operate. Let's see here. Rick has said cause of the new girl boss in the game. I hadn't heard that. I had just heard anything specific about the story with it. I had just heard that it was broken. Oh my God! Rick says I bought a board game that was $700. Marvel Zombicide. Why was it $700? Jesus Christ! And then Rick says, and now you don't own what you buy. Jedi says, invite? Absolutely. I was just waiting for you to let me know you was online. But hey, as far as that now you don't own what you buy thing, I'm gonna repeat this mantra until the day I die. If purchasing isn't owning, then piracy isn't theft. Keep that in mind, kids. There are ways to fight the corporations. Sail the high seas if you have to. Rick says, amen. I mean, when a company just comes straight out and boldface tells you that, like, yeah, you don't own this. I know you paid for it, but it's still ours. It's like, oh, really? Well, why would I give you money for it then? Why would I give you money for something that you can alter and change on a moment's notice without ever even fucking telling or informing me? Why would I give you money for that? Why would I pay $80 for a game that you're still working on? That you're technically, I mean, if you're changing shit in the game, you're still working on it. You didn't finish it. It's, why? But they're the ones that are creating this problem. They're the ones that are driving people to it. And I love how what a week and maybe 2 weeks after they made this announcement, their whole fucking network went down. It's like, yep, there's why. That's the reason right there. That is the reason right there why why you should still keep making physical copies, why you should only buy physical copies when you're capable of it. Games, DVDs, music, whatever. You should only buy physical copies because then they can never take it the fuck away from you. When the goddamn network goes down, you can still plug in your disc and play your fucking game. You're not reliant on a massive corporation that doesn't give a shit about their security. You can just be like, oh, well, I feel like playing this, so I'm just going to pop it right in and play it. But they don't want that. Because they make more money if you get on a subscription. Because, you could conceivably be a person that only ever buys 1 or 2 games in your entire lifetime. And that doesn't keep them in money. But if they force you to do a subscription service, well, then you're paying for the rest of your fucking life. Just for those 2 games. You're paying a monthly fee of probably, what, $20? Somewhere around $20? Just to play those 2 games where you would have only paid like $140 to buy the physical copies. And then you would have them forever. No, now you have to be subscribed forever to be able to play those 2 games. It's horseshit. If I had you'd have to be more specific, Rick. He says, remember that one race game from New Rockstar? I'm not sure which one you're talking about. What do we feel like doing today, Jedi? As all I've got left is the weekly stuff. You wanna try some onslaughts? Rick says it's called The Crew, but I don't know any of the details about it. Rick says they took it offline. Did it suck that bad? Huh? Jenna says, remember, I'm down for anything. All right. Let me run over here and get this research. They look like a couple. Rick said they took it offline and people who had a hard copy, it was useless. Ah, okay. Yeah. Yeah. If they do, in my opinion, if they do something like that, everybody who bought a copy of that game should get a refund.
I'm listening. Every
single one of them. No matter how much it costs the company, it doesn't mean shit. If you're going to do that, you're going to pay these people. You're going to give them their money back. Because you buy a video game, you make a purchase really of anything with the intention to have it forever. You know, I don't think anybody out there goes and buys any kind of physical thing and thinks, yeah, I hope this is broken in 2 days. You know, if you go buy a new TV, you're hoping that TV is going to last as long as humanly possible. You go buy a new car, you're going to hope that car lasts as long as humanly possible. You should not buy a car and them to say, oh, we changed the motor, so yours is useless now, but you're going to have to come get another one. Yeah, yours doesn't work anymore. You know what? We decided that we didn't like that shade of color, so we're changing to a different shade of green, so your car is inoperable now. That's not the way shit works, but for some reason we accept that with games. I don't understand it. Somehow that's a business practice that's just like, yep, that's just the way the industry is. It makes no sense to me. Oh shit, wall crasher, Tom. Rick says, that's why now when you buy a game, you'll see a new condition to the game. Like Stellar Blade.
It's up to me.
What do you mean?
One kill.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they did do that. Rick said, like Stellar Blade people who bought the disc, they did a patch to censor the outfit. On day one, they released a patch. Yeah, but the thing is that you can, as long as your system doesn't go online or you don't, you can play the unedited version of it. Because I was tempted to do that when I did my playthrough. I was tempted to just record it completely offline, just so I could have those outfits. But in the end, they kind of compensated. They came out with versions of those outfits
A perfect target.
that had the censored parts, uncensored. So they kind of made up for it. And I was like, all right, fine. That's okay. They knew they fucked up. Oh, did you? Rick says, I bought the online and the disc version. I just bought the disc version. Are you still having trouble with it? Have you made it any further? Combat in that game is so fucking satisfying. When you start getting those parries down and you're just, oh my God. The combat was so much fun.
A perfect target.
You bought your little brother one too? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. It's a good game. It's an awesome fucking game. I mean, it's an awesome fucking game. And Rick says, I still suck at Stellar Blade. It takes some getting used to, Especially if you're not, if you haven't been playing video games all your life. Which I literally have. All right, we're going to do some onslaughts. We're starting at stage 1. We're just going to work our way up. By God. Yeah, parries are hard for people. You just have to learn to read the signs. Every boss, every enemy you face in a video game has some kind of telltale sign. Yeah, you can't. Yeah, you mentioned that. Rick says I button mash. You mentioned that. That's not Stellar Blade's not really a game where I mean that you might get away with that early on, but once you get to a point, you're not gonna be able to button mash your way through it. You told me that too. Died 80 times on a lightning boss. Yeah, you mentioned that too. I've got to get back to that and do the gameplay plus. Especially considering that they're in the process of making the new one. It looks like a pimp and his two hoes. Calm down, dude. We're not in combat yet. You can chill.
Descendant, the energy concentration point is unstable. Protect the objective from all threats.
My little brother told me to play that, Rick says. Oh yeah, you told me that you were playing Where Winds Meet.
Stabilization operation. Prevent enemy infiltration at all
I think you mentioned that the other day.
confirmed. Descendant! Unstable energy source detected. Transmitting target coordinates to your Asif. Descendant, the enemy offensive is weakening. Time to utilize your tactical options. Enemy reinforcements detected, Descendant. Hold the line.
fucked that guy up. We fucked him up. Total kill count defensive asset, an upgraded defensive asset. 4.7 billion. Not bad. Not bad. Jedi says, God, my gun sucks. Not happy with it? What are you using? Oh, your gun build sucks. 3 billion. Oh my God. That means the other guy got the most. He got the most damage, but by God, I got the most kills. By God. All right. You wanting to switch your build before we go on? Real quick, if you need to. Mad build time. Already did. Okay. So you ready, bro? All right, here we go. Stage 2. Oh shit! I ran out of time. Damn it. Give me just 1 second. Let me run. Put this salsa back in the fridge. So it don't go bad. Okay. I am back. Stage 2. Here we come. Oh, my headset's falling off my head. See some people watching out there. Maybe, if you're entertained by what you're watching, you could consider leaving a like, a comment, a share, or a subscribe. Any one of those things is immensely helpful for the channel. But particularly the subscriptions are really important right now, as I am only 44 away from the 500 necessary to unlock super chats and memberships. So anything that you can do to help out, maybe get us a step closer to that goal, would be pretty awesome of you. I would certainly appreciate it. Certainly appreciate it.
Descendant, the energy concentration point is unstable. Protect the objective from all threats.
I got it.
Initiating energy concentration point stabilization operation. Prevent enemy infiltration at all costs. Interact with the target device. Approach and engage with it within the time limit.
Oh, I appreciate that, Rick. Thank you, man. Rick says if I could do it more than once, I would. I told my little brother to subscribe. I appreciate that, Rick. And your nephew. Damn, thank you, man.
Target confirmed ahead. Descendant, destroy the structure completely within the time limit.
Fucking stuck on. What the fuck am I stuck on? Fuck you. Stupid blue spear.
Target coordinates to your receive. Descendant, the enemy offensive is weakening. Time to utilize your tactical options. Destruction target confirmed ahead. Descendant, destroy the structure completely within the time limit.
Welcome to the channel, Zoe. Give me just a minute. I didn't fully get to read your post.
Key target located. Neutralize it within the time limit quietly to avoid alerting enemies. Transmitting target coordinates to your Asif.
People are sleeping on Viessa. She's really too good. And I was one of those people.
Now I am Viessa.
Now I am a Viessa main. Rick says Mr. Carmenor has been a Viessa main from day one. Oh yeah, absolutely, since day one. He has been my ride or die.
Enemy reinforcements detected, Descendant. Hold the line.
everything I've done has been, how can I make Fiesta more powerful with this? Bad guy somewhere in the midst of all that shit, but I think I'm cute. It's hard to tell sometimes.
Completely within the time limit.
Oh, fuck. Fuck. Blue stuff, goddamn. I am desperately in need of some blue stuff.
Range has been exhausted. Be careful.
God damn blue spheres!
Hold on much longer.
Oh, fucking blue spheres. You're not goddamn losing this shit. Do something. I need stuff. Fuck this big bastard. Rick says, need more MP, maybe switch dog. It's not so much as I need more MP. I was fucking using my skills like mad there. 25 billion, says Jedi. That's impressive. Mine's not going to be that much. 18 billion. That's not bad. Oh, I got the most kills again. 950. 950. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. We kicked that thing's ass. Kicked its ass. Kicked its ass. All right. Okay. Let's move back to Albion for a minute. Let's catch our breath. Let's catch our breath, recuperate, and get ready for stage 3. Rick says yes, and you ran out of MP. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, I did. Jedi says time for the queen. Who is your queen today? Because you gotta remember you switch between your queens, but depending on who you're playing with. Bunny, Queen Bee, Jedi says. Time to break out the bunny. I'm gonna stay with the Queen of Storms. Oh, I'm so tempted. I'm so tempted, but I need to build my cats back up. I need to not just be tossing them away all the time. So the last dagger is gonna have to wait till I get a few more built up. I'm afraid. So I just gotta have 11. I used to have so many. I remember those days. I had like 60 something. Those were good days. I miss those days. All right. You ready to do this? Stage 3? Oh my god. This goddamn Rick says I cap out at 237 catalysts. Jesus, that's a lot. But then you don't do 60 catalysts for all your characters and 50 for your guns like I'm trying to do. Rick says I stopped making them. Yeah, yeah. I'd like to have that many right now. And then cause you quit the game, yeah. All right. Here we go, Jedi. Here we go. Oh. Lock in. Rick said I don't do 60 catalyst on the Descendants. I like how your outfit's white and gold and mine's black and gold. Rick says that's overkill. Yeah, I know, it's just a prestige thing. It's just a prestige thing. I mean, if you, like, you've got 260 something catalysts, why not just go ahead and use them?
Unstable. Protect the objective from all threats.
Oh, we got no fragments. Oh, that sucks so bad. Sucks so bad.
Initiating energy concentration point stabilization operation. Prevent enemy infiltration at all costs.
Where you at, plane?
Descendant, you need to interact with the target device. Approach and engage with it within the time limit.
Oh no!
Key target located. Neutralize it within the time limit quietly to avoid alerting enemies.
Where you at, Jedi? Oh, son of a bitch. I don't know if I can get to you. Okay. That was convenient for her.
Descendant, the acceptable energy threshold range has been exhausted. Be careful.
God damn it. Are you shitting? Fucking son of a goddamn bitch. Son, yeah, we might not make this one. Get the fuck off me, you stupid goddamn spears. Fuck you. Jesus fucking Christ. God damn.
Zone stabilization confirmed. Descendant!
Okay.
Unstable energy source detected. Transmitting target coordinates to your receive. Descendant, the enemy offensive
Let's
is
see.
weakening. Time to
Zoe
utilize your
says,
tactical
I tried to
options.
clear Onslaught Level 2 solo with Viesa RK81000 and actually managed to make to the Colossus. Hell yeah, dude. I haven't tried Level 2 solo yet, but I can pretty much kick the Stage 1's ass with her.
Enemy reinforcements detected, Descendant. Hold the line. Destruction target confirmed ahead. Descendant, destroy the structure completely within the time limit. Descendant. Hold the line. Key target located. Neutralize it within the time limit quietly to avoid further attack. Descendant! Unstable energy source detected. Transmitting target coordinates to your receive. Descendant, the enemy offensive is weakening. Time to utilize your tactical options. Enemy reinforcements detected, Descendant. Hold the line. Key target located. Neutralize it within the time limit quietly to avoid alerting the enemy. Emergency
Are you
suppression
fucking
device
shitting
deployment
me?
complete. Descendant, please make use of this.
What? Damn it. Oh my God, it's a spear. Holy shit! Oh, I didn't know that. Rick says Eugen can heal the turrets. I did not know that. Fuck yeah. There's a stage 3. Oh my God. I think we can thank our helper there. I think our helper kind of kind of might have assisted us a little bit on that. I got 7.5 billion. What'd you get? 39 billion. Yeah. Okay. Let's go back to Albion. And then we need to go do Wall Crasher. 39.9 billion. That's crazy, dude. Jesus Christ. I'm just going to go to the Wall Crasher like this. We're not going to change into the armor. I said, yeah, she's sick. Did I not select that? I thought I did. Fusion can buff his allies and debuff the enemy and heal, says Rick. Why is it not taking me to goddamn... Well, let's go. It's about fucking time. Goddamn. Rick said everyone is teleporting there, so it takes time. I see. Yeah. They must be. Everyone is teleporting to Wally, he says. I'm aware. Rick says you're not the only one, Mr. C. I'm aware. Not that narcissistic. I'm pretty narcissistic, but I'm not quite that bad. That was quick. I probably didn't get a lot on that. Nah, a little bit below average. A little bit below average. All right. Are we ready to give stage 4 a try? I'm assuming that's a yes. Assuming that's a yes. That is a ragtag crew right there.
Descendant, the energy concentration point is unstable. Protect the objective from all threats. You can configure RK parameters based on analysis of combat data. Initiating energy concentration point stabilization operation. Prevent enemy infiltration at all costs. Descendant, you need to interact with the target device. Approach and engage with it within the time limit.
Ah, shit.
Descendant, the acceptable energy threshold range has been exhausted. Be
Yeah, whatever.
Located. Neutralize it within the time limit quietly to avoid emergency.
God fucking damn it.
Can't hold on much longer.
Goddamn spheres! Those fucking spheres! Mac Daddy, you need to fucking save us, dude, or you're not gonna fucking make it.
Acceptable energy threshold range has been
It is that
exhausted.
fucking simple, dude. You are not gonna do it on your own, buddy.
Descendant, the acceptable energy threshold range has been exhausted. Be
We've
careful.
already lost, because there's no way we're gonna finish the rest of it with this little fucking shield.
Zone stabilization confirmed. Descendant, unstable energy source detected. Transmitting target coordinates to your AC.
You guys will not fucking die.
Descendant, the enemy offensive is weakening. Time to utilize your tactical options. Enemy reinforcements detected, Descendant. Hold the line. Destruction target confirmed ahead. Descendant, destroy the structure completely within the time limit.
What? Too many got through. Too many got through. 5.8 billion. God damn it. Damn it. Too many got through. You know, you just can't do the stage 4 unless you have 4 people. I mean, if you don't have 4 people going in, you're pretty much destined to fail. That's what I have discovered. That is what I have discovered. Well, we gave it a valiant effort. Rick says true. All the up to 3, you can do it with 3 people if you've got like adequate builds, but at 4 it's just too much for 3. No matter how good your build is, at stage 4 is just too much for 3 people. There's just too much. They literally come from all sides all at once. Oh, I mean, they really shouldn't even allow you to be able to enter one of them with less than 4 people. But maybe that's just me. Or a Buff Luna and Balby combo. Yeah, that could, I suppose that could work too. All right. Well, I think we're gonna call it there today, my friends. We had a good day. Who is that? That's your bunny. That's the bunny version. See, they gave them a little bit of differences. Little things, so that it's not exactly the same thing on everybody. You take care, Rick. It's good to see you again, man. Thank you everybody for being here today. Thank you, guys. Let's see. Thank you, Jedi. Thank you, Rick. Thank you, Zoe. I believe that was the 3 of you who were in here today in the chat. Thank you all very much, Zoe. It was a pleasure meeting you. I hope you come around again. Hope you considered my channel worthy of perhaps a like and a subscribe. That would be pretty awesome. Rick says Viessa took Serena's outfit. Serena had it first. I hear you. Thank you for the people who were lurking. We had a pretty high count today for the channel. 12 people watching at one time. That's a considerable amount. That's a considerable amount since 14 is the record. We're still in our very very young stages of the channel, so it's understandable. But yes, thank you for all you lurkers, and for all of you who may be watching this as a video later. Thank you for making it this far into the video. You are as appreciated as anyone else. And if any of you groups of people that I just mentioned saw something here that you were entertained by, maybe I made you laugh or chuckle or smile, maybe you enjoy watching scantily clad ladies destroy aliens and giant robots, whatever it may be, perhaps you could see your way clear to leave me a like, a comment, a share, or a subscribe. All of those things are very important to a channel. They help it grow and flourish. They help shove you into that algorithm to get in front of people's faces, and that's beneficial for everybody. So if you wouldn't mind, subscriptions are particularly important right now, as I am 44 away from the 500 necessary to unlock super chats and memberships. So it's been a goal for the channel for quite some time now, and we're getting closer and closer bit by bit. But anything that you can do to give us a step more in that direction would be pretty awesome. Also, you will find links to my Patreon and my coffee on my YouTube description page. That's totally optional and totally up to you. But if you saw something here that you thought might be worth $1 or $2, that would be the place to drop it, and it too will be immensely appreciated. While you're at all that, check out the rest of the shit on my channel. I have just recently surpassed 1,600 videos. That's what I said, 1,600 videos. I got all kinds of shit to entertain your eyeballs. I've got concerts that I've been to that were shot on a really good quality phone, so the audio and the visual is top notch. If you're into that handful of bands that I've so far posted, I highly encourage you to check them out because they were really good shows, and I was pretty close on a couple of them, so they're worth a watch. Also, I have original music that I write the lyrics to, and I stress that 100%. I write the lyrics to, and I give life to those songs through an AI app in the form of a 4-piece all-girl metal band called The Circle. You will currently find 10 albums on my channel right now of what I consider to be quality music. I'm very proud of what I've been able to accomplish. I use one of the top 2 music maker apps out there, so you don't get the fuzziness that you so often hear in a lot of AI music. Everything's crisp and clear and separate. You know, they're about 12 songs a piece, about 30 minutes a piece. Not a huge investment of your time to give one a try, and you never know, you may really dig it. It's a possibility. Stranger things have happened. And you can also find the lovely ladies of The Circle every Wednesday night on Wicked Wednesday Night. That is the female division of my original character Simulated Wrestling Federation. The men's division is every Monday for Monday Night Mania. And then I also have a female celebrity federation that's every Tuesday, and that's Tuesday Night Download. And I have other things in the works that'll be coming soon. So just keep an eye out for those. If you're into simulated wrestling, then look no further than my channel. On top of all that, I do daily live streams between 6 a.m. and 9 a.m.-ish, depending on my real-world work schedule, and except for Mondays, where I play this wonderful game here that we all love so much, the first Descendant. Sometimes chat joins in, like you saw here today, and we take on some of the harder missions, or just go farming for materials. Sometimes they're here to give me advice, and sometimes they're here to give me shit. All of those things were demonstrated today. But a fun time is had by all regardless, and we would absolutely love for you to be a part of it. We've developed a really cool community of some solid gentlemen who show up on a pretty regular basis. And we just talk about the things that we enjoy and play a game that we love. And is that so wrong? Are we bad guys for that? I don't think we are. I think we're fine. But yeah, if you see us pop up in your feed, don't hesitate to stop by and join in the fun. Like I said, we'd love to have you. Also, every Friday between 8 and 11 p.m., it's Fall Guys Fortnite Friday, where I play, what do I play? Fall Guys and Fortnite, that's right. Much like with this game, I'm totally open to playing with chat, but only if you want a duo, trio, or squad against the general public. I just don't have the participation at that particular time slot to justify doing custom matches, and one-on-ones are boring as fuck. That's just the way it is. Sorry. And also, on top of all that, I also have a shitload of playthroughs. I have all kinds of genres, all kinds of titles: horror, action, adventure, racing, roguelite, walking simulator, gotcha games. I'm down to play just about anything, and I have a massive library of almost 350 games, and I have played very little of them. So if there's something out there that you, yes you dear listener, dear viewer, I'm talking to you, if there's something that you would like to see me play, throw it in the comments. I will check my library. If it is in the library or it is free to play, bam, it will get bumped up to the top of the list to be rotated in next after I complete the next game. It is just that easy to have impact and influence on the content produced by this channel. All you got to do is say, hey, I'd like to see you play this, and I'll be like, well, okay then. I'll play it, I guess. It's that easy. And don't play Resident Evil 2, says Rick. And it's not, we've discussed this, man. It's not going to have the same effect on me that it has on you, I don't think. I'm hard to shake. Also, because I know you need more vitamin C in your life. I know you do. Well, I have more to offer. I'm also doing movie reviews now. I've currently got, I think 4 up on my channel at the moment. More are coming as I go see them. It's not a hard and fast thing that I'm going to go see a new movie every week, but as things come out that I'm interested in or fall within my particular wheelhouse of interests, you know, I'll go see them. I'm planning, my next one will probably be the Spider-Man movie. And I don't know if it'll be this weekend. It might be next weekend when I get a chance to go see it. Because I'm hearing that it's breaking records, so there is a high possibility that it is already sold out for tonight, and so we'll see what happens. It'll be this week or next week, one of the two. And I guess, ladies and gentlemen, cats and kittens, boys and girls, that just leaves me to say thank you once again. And I can't tell you that enough. Thank you so very much for all the support that you guys throw me and this channel and my endeavors. It means the world to me. You guys are helping the channel grow, and it's, you know, it's not entirely up to me. It's some of it is on you guys, and you guys are helping me, and I appreciate that so very much. And until next time, later.